So good morning. How you doing out there? What's going on? So it looks like Atatina and Jefferson will actually get some justice going down as Fort Worth charged that white cop with killing her over the weekend. And it was a move that was felt by so many because of what had happened, the unlawful entry, and how he never identified himself as a police officer, and he just shot. So these sort of things are so real because you're supposed to identify yourself if you're entering a property or premise to say who you are. And when you do not, you have these circumstances which lead on. And of course, this is a hate crime. This jive turkey knew where he was going and what he was doing. This happens more often than not, especially with white cops and black folks. Shots fired, answer questions later. Very rare you get charged. More often than not, a high five, low dab, because that's the sentiment that's felt until something like they decide to charge them. And that this actually went down was justified. It needed to happen. But um, there's a cop killer who he killed this black woman with no regret, no nothing, just going and shooting. So where did they teach you that at? Why did they teach you that? This is something that shows you that the enemy ain't with an accent or brown skin or somewhere else. Enemies from right here because it's been going on for over 400 years. Yeah, it's all tied back to slavery, and it's all tied back here on this soil with Jim Crow, etc. And 100 years ago, this was acceptable behavior. Maybe it's 50 years ago. Or if you use, what can a cop say about stand your ground? Stand my space? I mean, what justifies this? But this is what happens. But it's good to see that this is going to court and that this guy is getting charged because this was a hate crime done with deliberate and intentional, and he never identified who he was. And it makes you think that if you're black and you're sitting in your crib mind your business, somebody can come in and just cap on you, and you're gonna start. You see copycat syndrome, you know. Now, if I see that tap dancing that went on for Amber Geiger in this court case, I'm too through because I'm like, look, if you murdering somebody cold blooded, all this sympathy and all sympathetic, no. Antonetta Jefferson deserves it. And where's the Me Too movement to support Antonetta Jefferson and what she went through and what she endured? Where is it at? Because her life was taken prematurely. That's my thoughts and takes about the white Fort Worth, Texas cop charged with killing Antonetta Jefferson. And they're actually going to go to court with this. Feel free to give me your thoughts, your takes. Hit the like, subscribe, and the bell rings. A new video. Have a good day. Rest in peace and prayers to her family, her nephew, her brother, and the family. Carr family is very sad.